What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first ever LameCast. It's a really crappy name that Anthony came up with.
Yo,
instead of calling it podcasting.
Nice.
But it kind of does belong.
Nice.
LameCast, boy. Anyway.
I'm also joined with Dez.
Hello.
And Boo. Boo's not going to say anything because his head just it's so big he's trying to keep it.
I can't afford. I can't have a jawbone apparently.
You don't, though. It's just
a block. It's a block with an animated mouth on it.
Head, the more square.
I feel like that
right?
dude. You remember Nick Jr.? Remember Face?
Face.
You don't remember Nick Jr. in the morning? It was just literally just a face on your TV.
How old are you?
Old enough to remember Face.
Alright, I guess a little bit about ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm old enough to remember Face.
He's the oldest of the group.
He's the old man.
I'm the fattest of the group.
Yeah.
Dez is the most woman of the group.
Yep.
100%.
And Aaron is...
I don't know.
He's the
Aaron's
shortest.
just Aaron.
Yeah, he's the most fightful looking of the group. But, yeah, we're into games, we're into movies, we're into all sorts of things, so I guess let's just get cracking. What's today's first topic?
I guess we can talk about, Ninja left Twitch, which, like, everyone's like, oh,
Doesn't
God,
matter.
Yeah, no, people are like, Twitch is dying, blah,
Doesn't
blah, blah.
matter.
It's
Twitch
like,
made Ninja.
Yeah.
Ninja did not make Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, too, it's like, it's all motivated by money. I mean, he literally just got beat by a 16-year-old, so there goes your popularity.
Mhm.
now 12-year-old children have a real hero.
Now here's my question: Is
What?
the kid that's that won Fortnite? Is he streaming on Twitch or Mixer, or does he stream?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Probably something we should find out, because if he's going to take all his views from Twitch, there's another reason for him to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
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 You know what I mean? Because he was already he was already losing subs. His views were already on the decline. No one really. He's not relevant anymore. The only reason he's relevant now is because everyone sees this big deal that he went over to.
Well,
Mixer.
he's like grandfathered in, you know? He's like the grandfathered in, most viewed Twitch streamer, like one of the most viewed Twitch streamers ever. I think he is the most viewed Twitch streamer.
Oh, PewDiePie's
ever.
YouTube, right?
Yeah, PewDiePie's YouTube.
Yeah.
That's nice anecdote. You're doing good. But Twitch is still the biggest. Twitch is still the
I thought that was a
biggest-
genuine question, but I'll just go fuck
Yeah.
myself. All right, that's cool.
Twitch is still the biggest when it comes to streaming video games. I mean, yeah, he went to Mixer, and his first night's numbers beat his average on Twitch right now. But that doesn't mean that Twitch is dying.
Oh,
No,
look,
but it was
the
also the fact
the
that
Ghost sent something. Loga is on Twitch.
he is on. So all right, so
Loga
now
is on Twitch.
the kid that just
The
shit
Ghost.
on you
Yeah.
is on the same streaming service as you. He's obviously going to be taking attention off of you. I mean, I'm not saying this is why he did it, but I'm sure this all played into it. And then, of course, money.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Look at him go. You can barely see him in shot, but that was the Ghost. In and out, boy.
Yeah.
I think it was just someone in town.
Oh wait, does that make me Aaron from Ghost Adventures?
Nah, dude, that just makes you
No.
fightful. Sorry, you can't escape your fate.
Yeah, I know. Ghost Adventures is a jam now. I love that show.
It's a jam.
Sorry, I'm getting off topic.
Isn't that the guy that buys all the wild shit?
What?
The dude Zach or whatever?
Are you talking about American
yeah,
Pickers?
Zach. Yeah.
Zach and Aaron.
No, no.
Nick
Those
Zach
are
and
you're talking about the trash pickers that think they're doing God's work?
No. I'm talking about the American Pickers that are doing God's work.
Yeah, the guys that go, the trash pickers who think they're doing God's. Dude, you found a fucking Schwinn. Calm down. Calm down. Oh my God, look at this sign. It's an old Texaco sign. Dude, I was alive when Texaco was. There's still Texaco. It's not a big deal.
Anyway, so Twitch.
Yeah.
Back. Course correction
to the
here.
Twitch.
Yeah, well, I mean, the other thing that's, like, on Twitch, it's, like, I feel like people try to break into Twitch by doing something controversial. God, I can't talk. Controversial.
Good thing
Like,
I'm talking format. I can't
yeah, I know.
I'm trying to
You guys want to talk about some controversial?
Yeah. I think her name is the Heather Defect or something like that, or whatever. Like the big new drama on Twitch now is the breastfeeding thing.
Yeah.
And like people are gaslighting her like she's a hero or something, but like
No.
she was literally sitting there talking to her friend and like it's just like the sex thing. When people were like, "Oops, I accidentally left my camera on while I was having sex," or "I accidentally left my camera on when I was jerking off."
Spectacle.
It is because her views and her sub count was like nothing.
Yeah.
Like not even she wasn't even breaking like 200 views, and it went like up 1,000. Like and then when the article started circulating, you could see it go 2,000, 4,000. Then it was like like it peaked like a day ago at like 9,000 and like 400
But that's
subs.
the only thing it's for. That's
Yeah.
the only reason.
It's just for drama.
It's an easy way because of the whole public breastfeeding thing, which I don't see a problem with.
No.
Me
But
either.
it's just a controversial topic that you took and found a way to exploit it. Like, dude, my sister breastfeeds in public, but it's not a big. It's not like. Yeah, she does. What the fuck? But like, she's got like the shawl. She puts it over like. That's not a situation where you can just turn off the camera and breastfeed. Like, she goes through the steps to make it happen. You can very easily turn off your fucking stream for 5 minutes or put your. I have a be right back screen.
Yeah.
Put it up, 10 minutes, breastfeed, come back. It's just for attention. It's not this, oh, we should be allowed to. It's no, I found a way to make people be like, hey, did you see what this chick did?
Yeah.
Look at this, is crazy. She
Alright,
took a
here we
hot
go.
topic and used it against everyone.
Ba-boom.
Oh,
Oh, here we go. We
message
got
from the producer here.
Got some social blades. Oh, now she's upgraded to B minus. Yesterday she was at like a C or whatever. Yeah, so she.
It's
her
just something for people to talk
yeah, I
about.
mean, look at those numbers though.
It's a
like,
controversial topic
Yeah.
that she
she's live
exploited.
right now.
Yeah.
Like she went up on the her average video views was 33 on Monday.
And then she
On
went up to
Monday of last week.
1,300, 1,900, 1,400.
Yeah. Because everyone wants to see
look,
what
look,
the big hype
8,400,
is.
3,300. It's like
Stupid.
You know what she's doing? She's showing her titties under the guise of breastfeeding.
Yes.
That's it.
100%.
That's it.
Now, there's no problem with breastfeeding your child.
no.
There's no problem with that.
Well, I mean,
But
to a
it's
certain
like-
point.
especially on
if
this
they're like 9
platform.
years old.
Well, there's a problem with that. But that's a whole other issue that I know too much about. Anyway. Awkward silence
Interesting.
is about to be interjected in here.
We all just learned a lot about Anthony.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, there's nothing wrong with breastfeeding your child, but especially on a platform that is predominantly under the age of, well, consent even.
Well, it's
or
also,
age,
yeah, it's just a
the
matter
adult
of
age.
It's
Yeah.
inappropriate.
It's,
It
it's,
is.
it's just, it's, you know, shitting is natural. I don't shit on stream. In fact, Dr. Disrespect got in trouble for going to a porta john and shitting on stream.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And he's one of the biggest ones, too.
Yeah.
He's one of the bigger Twitch
naked
guys.
boobs.
Yeah.
Naked boobs.
Naked
Boobs.
Yes, yes. The
Um,
chat that you guys can't see.
Yeah. Naked boobs.
It's just all
And
memes.
pictures of Des with a bow on her head.
Hyper
She just
zoomed in.
She just gets so upset. She's
Can we
just
pull
like,
that up on screen? Can we just get that on screen? We haven't reached that level yet, have we? Alright, never mind.
No,
No.
we could probably pull it up.
We probably
We
could
really
pull it
want
up.
to.
Post production. Yeah. Hey, ghosts don't talk. All right.
Yes, they do.
Okay, validity of ghosts aside.
Do they? Do they, boo? Do they talk?
And people say I'm condescending.
I thought
That was like, yo, is that how people feel when I talk to them? Holy shit, man, that hurts.
Yeah, that's how they do.
Dude, I am so cool.
Remember when you like last week you're just like, "We're sticking with Lame?" Like, I mean, cause I just need to know. And we want the comment
and then
the
I-
whole weekend. Hi, I'm Aaron from Lame. Like,
Yeah.
And I'm over here, and then what? And I was like, so we doing that? I'm not gonna stop asking until I get an answer.
Oh, I mean, wonder where the condescending thing comes from.
Yeah.
What up?
Yeah.
Ghost talk.
Oh, let's see. We got an article about an article about the ghost
It's a
control.
good thing it doesn't center around talking or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Normally, I'm the babbling moron. That
I'm
can't say
always
anything.
slurring my speech.
Oh my god.
Dude,
this
half
is
the
going
dude
I
at
do
work,
too.
I
I'm
can't talk at all.
perpetually drunk when I talk. I can't say perpetually.
Everyone's like,
Perpetually.
just use Sage. Just use Sage. Sage
Oh,
always
burn
works.
stage and put rocks under
Yeah.
your
Yeah,
pillow.
burn Sage. Use conductors. Be authentic.
Oh, watch out for the
Salt and put it
Ouija
around the
boards.
perimeter of your household.
How are you authentic towards a ghost, though? Like, you know what I
Just
mean?
be
Like-
yourself to the ghost, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
You just gotta be your whole self. You can't lie to a ghost.
Yeah.
They can see right through. They can go through you.
They can literally be in you.
The ghost is just like, you're just like, look, man, I'm just really depressed. Like,
No, you're not.
you know. Yeah, the ghost is like, stop lying.
No, you're not, dude. I've been following you for 6 months. Ain't nothing wrong in your life. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, you might want to buy a little more lotion because, you know, it looks like it's starting to get raw down there.
Also, your bank account's overdrawn.
Just so you know, when you're gone, I buy softcore porn on your HBO account.
Those weird payments on Comcast, me.
What, to Bang Bros?
Yeah. Dude, what if you had a ghost in your house that was just a dick?
Dude, what if you had a ghost that was a chronic masturbator?
What if you
How would
just
you
had
know,
a
though?
ghost? You know?
How would you know?
Exactly.
Would you just hear like in the middle of the night?
No, you just hear, oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh.
He's like, I don't know, dude. This house is, it's either haunted or there's a pervert in the walls. I'm not sure what's going on.
So yeah, I think we beat Twitch into the ground with our ghost chat, didn't we?
Fuck Twitch, man. Ghosts talk.
Ghosts talk.
And they jerk off, apparently.
Yeah, they do. Let's see. You want a next topic here? Let's do a second topic. We can do a second topic, right? Come on, guys.
Horror movie VHS.
It's a great movie and people underrate it. The view from the I can't talk now. He's got me all worked up. Didn't even say anything. I'm worked up.
His blockhead's starting to wear
Dude,
down.
you can see the veins at the corner of his head.
He doesn't have it. There's the Marshall that chiseled it out.
Yeah.
I hate my life.
My
VHS is a good ass movie, and everyone says the only part that's good is the guy with the glasses. And yes, that was good.
That is
But
the only good part.
No, it's not.
That's the only good
No,
part.
it's not.
No, I can say that.
The movie's trash.
No,
You're
it's
trash. Your
not.
opinions are trash.
No, it's
No
not. My
shit.
opinions
It
on
was-
horror movies are right. We can get into opinions on them if you want to.
Oh my god, we're gonna start talking about
We can
Annabelle.
start talking about Annabelle and the fact
Oh
that the
my
second
God.
movie was unnecessary because the first 20 minutes of it were an origin story.
Annabelle Creations was better in every faculty, every single.
It was
Oh,
unnecessary.
part
we
of
got the Rotten
filmmaking.
Tomatoes.
Oh, let's look at the Rotten Tomatoes between the
Let's
two.
look at the Rotten
audience
Tomatoes.
said it was hot garbage. How do
Yeah,
you feel about
this
that?
is for VHS. Yeah, that's hot garbage because only a third of them are good.
You know what I was saying about VHS? It was easily forgettable because me and Des
Yeah.
tried to watch it one night.
Yeah.
The first VHS was great. 2 and 3, absolute garbage, trash in a dumpster fire.
VHS is the kind of movie you put on when you just need something to background and bone to so you don't hear yourselves awkwardly grunting.
Here's a good one.
All right, I mean, I'll go with it.
Annabelle Creations.
That's a hell of a movie review.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what else to go into.
I thought VHS was
original one, too.
good. The second one did have a cool.
Good.
The only good segment from the second one was the zombie GoPro.
Yeah.
That's the new one that is
That was a
sorta
good
just
one.
coming
It's
out.
kind of fresh.
It's kind of
Sorta.
fresh.
It's kind of fresh. It's more fresh than VHS.
All right, now wait, hold on.
Not that Rotten Tomatoes means anything.
No, I was gonna
Rotten
say like.
Rotten Tomatoes is awesome.
But I mean, look at that. 70% for creation. Fuck you. What was the first Annabelle at? 34%, I bet?
But it had the
Nowhere.
origin story.
They really made this many Annabelles?
That's the third
They're
one.
coming out with the third one, man. It's
Are
gonna
you
It's gonna be
serious?
the new Paranormal Activity.
Oh my god.
Where they
No,
just keep
it's-
throwing
It is
more.
the new Conjuring because it's
Yeah,
the Conjuring universe.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
Conjuring universe
It's
is my
the-
guilty pleasure.
It's the next expanded universe that's
Oof.
actually working.
Ooh.
Damn.
Dude, the Nun was absolutely. Yeah, see,
This
we
is
just said
audience
Rotten
score,
Tomatoes doesn't matter.
but audience score
We're talking about
matters,
audience score. We're talking about
which was
audience
over
score.
double for Annabelle Creations because
Yeah.
it's a better movie.
Yeah, look. Rotten Tomatoes.
Hey, Anthony, if we cloned you and the clone was cooler than you and it had a cooler backstory, could we just get rid of you?
Yeah.
All you gotta do is go to the zoo and get a gorilla.
Or just get Shrek.
Ooh.
Oh.
I don't know now.
Fuck you, Steve from Minecraft.
Dude, Shrek has way more of a personality.
Shrek just give me the what up with it though.
Yeah, Shrek's got way more of a personality. I'd much rather hang out with Shrek than Anthony.
On it. We should do that.
I don't think Annabelle Creation was necessary because we already had a backstory for how she got into the doll. That's it.
Okay? It's about being a better movie for me. It's just better.
But how can you have a backstory for a movie that has a backstory?
Because the movie was such shit anyway, who cares
Because
about
they need
that
to make
movie?
another movie.
Why do you
So
even
that-
like this movie? It was garbage.
So then
why are you
Spider-Man 2
defending
and
this
3?
garbage movie?
Because it's not a garbage movie. It was a good movie. Probably because I had a scene that played on my biggest fear and damn near made me shit my pants.
This is the guy that liked VHS.
Yeah, ooh,
Yeah,
that's
also
true.
a good movie.
It's not a good movie. You know, it's a good movie, The Babadook.
No, it's not.
That was okay.
No, it's not.
Yes, it was.
Every time I see that child's face, I want to punch through it.
Well, you were supposed to hate him.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he does kind of look like you. So
The
I can see
Babadook
it.
was a
Like,
movie
that
that-
shit's that like self-hate.
The Babadook could have been an awesome movie that they left on a shit ending.
Yeah.
That ending was hot garbage.
I like The Babadook.
The movie was alright.
It was okay in a psychological sense, but towards the end it was just like, you guys could have done so much more with this.
It Follows was better.
Like, come on, now you're feeding it
What
in
was
the
it?
basement.
It Follows?
Yeah, why not?
It Follows was good.
Where
That
was
movie I
it
did
Better.
like.
That's in that same year.
If you had an Anthony in your house, wouldn't you feed it down in the basement?
Look, all right. So
You
what?
slide-
Hold on.
slide
So
some weights
not even.
under the
I'm not even
door.
saying that it was just like, oh no, you're feeding. I'm saying, what message are you trying to convey there? That now she's in control of the Babadook? Did she create the Babadook? Is it something that
I
she
thought
made?
her son created The Babadook.
I think the Babadook was
It's a
created from her
representation.
stress.
It's a representation of her stress because her son's like the reason why her
Yeah.
like, husband died.
Yeah. And her son is
Yeah.
the core of her stress through the whole movie.
But she
and
has
the
to
Babadook focuses on the child.
It's riveting.
It's
How about this?
That's why the Babadook tells her to kill the kid.
Let's tear up some Rotten Tomatoes here, because they do like some of the worst lists ever. All right, it says best and worst horror movies of 2019.
Hold on, wait. You want to find out if Rotten Tomatoes is legit? Look up its rating for Hellfest. If it's got a good rating for Hellfest,
It doesn't.
this website sucks.
It doesn't though.
Okay, good. Because no movie,
31%.
yeah, no website should have a good rating for
Who watched The
Hellfest.
Haunting of Sharon Tate?
Oh, that's the Sharon Tate movie. Me and my girlfriend were just talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how it's like.
The Curse of La Lorna has
All right,
gotten no
Let's see
attention.
what they want. Escape Room. I didn't see that being good anyway. Get home safe.
Oh wow,
Mom.
they said Brightburn was bad. That was actually pretty decent.
Brightburn was an awesome movie.
Pet
Wait,
Cemetery.
but-
And
All right. Pet Cemetery. A new one was not needed. Let's be real.
It's
Was
just
not
a-
needed.
No, I love the original.
The original.
Yeah.
Well, that's the same thing
original
with every
Child's
Yeah.
with everything.
Yeah,
they make.
absolutely.
Child's Play. All
Not
right,
needed.
hold on. Wait a minute. People don't like Child's Play, but all Child's Play did was take the exact formula from the original Child's Play. In the 80s, when that movie came out, those dolls were hot. They were everywhere, and every kid wanted one.
Yeah.
It was relevant to the time. The new Child's Play did the same thing, but brought it to modern times.
Yeah.
Everyone is Bluetooth connected, goes through your phone. It's
Yeah,
relevant
but
to
I'm
kids
saying
now.
The good thing the good parts I had Mark Hamill doing the voice.
And
of
he
Chucky.
did a really good
Yeah.
voice.
And you had what's her name? Oh my God.
Aubrey Plaza. Aubrey Plaza.
Oh
I
my
love
god.
Aubrey
Oh my god.
Mm.
Yeah.
Aubrey Plaza.
Mm.
She's my
See, I told you, ghost jerk off.
She's
Yeah.
my exception. To the-
Oh look, Annabelle Comes Home.
But no, the new Child's Play, if it had been
Happy
marketed,
Death Day to you.
That's the second Happy Death Day.
if it had been marketed to a younger generation,
Play.
if like kids now had seen it without like us going in, being like, no, this is what it should be, that movie would have been a lot better.
Probably.
A hole in the
Because
ground.
it's relevant. It was relevant then. I had a My Buddy and Me doll back then, and when I
Yeah.
saw Child's Play, I locked it in the basement
Yeah.
because it looked like it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Us is whatever. That's not like I don't understand the critics. Like yo, like Us.
I
Us-
didn't like Us.
Us was a beautiful movie.
Us
but number
was-
one.
Us
Number
has
one.
that rating because of Get Out.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
number one, let's
Oh, yeah.
look. Number one, the reason that I wasn't so fond of Us was because it was sold as a horror movie.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. It was a
Yeah, no,
to
it was
me,
more
it was a
psychological.
psychological thriller.
It was like an invasion of the
Was
Body
it?
Snatchers.
Was it a
Yeah.
beautiful? Like the only thing I was bummed about that is like I said, we went to go see it thinking it's a horror movie,
Yeah.
and it wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Was it good? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fucking great. But not
It wasn't horror.
It wasn't great horror.
No.
It was
They did
great
the same thing.
psychological thriller.
They did the same thing with It Comes at Night.
They did
I
the same
can't-
thing with
Like,
Mother.
It Comes at Night was.
I come at night. Why would I be afraid? Why would I go see that?
It Comes at Night was marketed as this almost like a monster movie, and
It wasn't.
spoiler, nothing fucking happens.
All the jump
Literally.
scares in the trailers were dream sequences in the movie.
And it was like a
I think there's-
5-minute part.
I think there was 3 of them.
Yeah, and the thing is that
I hate
movie,
when-
another movie that had potential to be amazing.
Now I like
Absolutely
that movie,
amazing.
but it wasn't. I couldn't get past the horror
That
aspect
movie,
of it
what
because it isn't. It just so isn't. It's a more atmospheric suspense movie.
it went.
It's like a thriller. Almost.
That's
It's a
exactly what I was
suspenseful
just
thriller.
about to say. They went for an atmospheric movie that you just keeps you like, holy shit, and A Quiet Place did it way better.
It's like that new post horror trend now.
Yeah.
It's like a post.
The Witch,
Yeah, The Witch.
Hereditary, Midsummer.
I didn't see Midsommar. I can't really talk about it.
Colleen said it's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, Colleen said it was better than.
She said it was better than
I
Hereditary.
don't know if that's going to be the case. Though. I gotta watch it.
You know what was really good? That it was like a Hansel and Gretel movie.
Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters.
Yes.
Is that it? Yeah.
Yes.
That was
we
kinda
watched
dope.
that. That was a good movie.
Well, it was a cool
Green
idea.
Arrow?
That wasn't Green Arrow. That was
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye.
Whatever.
Hawkeye.
Dude, no.
Whatever.
No. Let's not mix the hard stuff that the CW does with superheroes. Some of them are just so lame, and they look awful. And that we're not gonna compare him to Hawkeye.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna,
Yes, we are.
we're gonna
Go.
We're gonna compare them
Yes,
to
we
Hawkeye. I
are.
don't know.
I'm trying to poke the bear to get them going.
They're the same thing.
It was a
They-
tense
no,
standoff.
Hawkeye is so much cooler. Hawkeye becomes Ronin, which is way more cooler.
That's
No, it's
cool and all,
not.
This
but
is what I do.
but from the jump, they're just both good with arrows, dude. Like, congratulations, you're in the Justice League. You're in the
So then they're
Avengers.
just the same as Katniss.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, Katniss.
Yep.
Everdeen.
Yep.
Ooh, you mean Jennifer Lawrence?
Yes.
So you really talk about Mystique?
So
They're not
I don't
the
like
same
her
in
as
any way.
Mystique.
Yeah, I
What?
don't like Jennifer Lawrence at all.
I hear she
I would
smells.
throw that out there.
I've heard she smells,
I heard
but
she
you know,
smells. Everyone heard
From
she
who?
smells for some reason.
I'd smell her. The internet.
The internet, just like
I would smell her.
different people that work with her for
I've
some
heard-
reason.
Yeah,
I've
just
heard
like
that
how Post
Miley,
Malone supposedly smells like shit too.
I mean, he looks
Yeah.
like he smells like
I
shit.
heard
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus's house is a shithole.
Probably.
Yeah, I can see that.
I heard. Well, I don't know if now because she's out of her like I'm so desperate for relevance stage, but apparently like at the height of her whole thing, like it was just like, yo, there's the cat box, there's the cat shit. Like it just did like it was just like fucking war torn wasteland
Oh my
inside of her
God.
mansion.
It was Borderlands.
Yeah, like
It was Borderlands. She had raiders in her apartment.
With that much
Yeah.
money, she'd have a maid. Someone to clean her.
Yeah,
fucking
you know, you
house.
figure,
yeah, but
but
she also wanted to have
people are
that
crazy.
party.
Yeah, the party lifestyle.
Yeah, well, her one song's Party in the USA.
You know, worked out for Amy Winehouse.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, that's, I mean,
totally.
she's got a Grammy.
Yeah, well, she's
Yeah.
what 5 years sober now.
Yep.
Well, I think a little
She's
longer
doing
than
good
that.
for herself.
Whitney Houston too.
That's a little spicy. You're getting a little spicy here. You're a little spicy, boy.
He's a little edgy boy.
We're
Look at
not
his edges on
Hellman's
his
today,
head.
buddy.
Yeah, look at
America
his little-
whip.
Look at this little
Look at
edges
his
on his
sharp
head.
fin. Look at his little
I
sharp
sharpened
fin.
the edges before I came in case you guys wanted to try anything crazy.
Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised that she survived. Like, you know what I mean? Because like,
It was all for shock factor.
yeah, but no, I mean like look at Lindsay Lohan, dude. She like battled for like.
Dude, she
was
thick.
She was ready
Is
to
she?
go.
Have you seen her ass lately?
No.
Yeah.
I haven't.
I always
don't
had a
pay
crush
attention
on
to her.
Lindsay Lohan.
I'm sorry, I don't look up
Always
Lindsay
had-
Lohan.
Yeah.
You should
I
look up
totally
Lindsay
forgot
Lohan's
about
ass.
it.
You should look up. You should look up Lindsay Lohan's
I
ass.
want to see this.
Are you objectifying Lindsay Lohan?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to
Is
see
that it? We done with that one?
Yeah, we're done.
I thought he was gonna go into some like rant.
No, I mean, I personally.
No, I'm objectifying Lindsay Lohan
oh,
and her
God.
ass.
Oh, we got
Ass
it.
pics.
From the ghost listening to
Oh my
us.
god, we gotta find. Oh man,
That doesn't look like what you're saying.
is
to
this
me. That looks pretty sad.
is this recent?
Maybe I'm not thinking of Lindsay Lohan.
Maybe you're not.
Who's the other actress that just came back out of nowhere?
Maybe you're not.
I think it was Lindsay Lohan.
Patrick Stewart.
No, what?
Excuse me?
I mean, I'm sure he's got a fat ass too.
I hear
but
Patrick Stewart has like a nice rock ass.
Oh,
yeah, that's that is.
That's
Lindsay
description.
Lohan got pancake.
Damn.
Dude, she's got a pancake batter.
Hold on. I'm looking this up now.
I don't know. I'm kind of upset that I saw that.
Yeah, I don't know what
Can
you
we
think
appreciate
of fat
Scarlett
asses.
Johansson for a little bit?
Let's
Yeah.
you know what does
Because I
tell
think
me
she's
Who
about
was
your
it
love.
then? God
I
damn
think
it.
she's beautiful.
Scar-
Hillary
Scarjo?
Duff.
Yeah, she
Hillary
is.
Duff.
Hillary Duff, that's who it was.
Hillary
That's the one that
She's
came back
always
out of
been
nowhere.
thick, though.
Yeah, Hillary
Yeah, but
Duff's
she
always
came
been
back
good.
out of nowhere and she's thicker.
No, she's always been gorgeous. That's because she just had a kid. I think she just had another kid.
Yeah.
But she,
Wasn't her sister an actress too?
I don't
No,
see-
you're thinking of Britney Spears.
Yes.
Did you guys see
Yes.
Amanda
the
Spears.
Olsen sisters? Their sister did it.
They look like
Did you ever
shit
see
now.
it? Yeah, they do.
They
Well,
look
they went
terrible.
through anorexia
Yeah,
and
I
all
know.
kinds. They fucking went
They fucked
through
their
it,
bodies
dude.
up.
Yeah.
The
And
one-
then they married like some creepy old men and
They were
Well,
just
think
so
about it, man. Their whole life was like without one, you don't have the other.
Yeah.
And like,
Well, they grew up
the Olsen
acting
sisters.
together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
once they hit a certain point, it was like, well,
they peaked.
Well,
Yeah.
it's the
Like-
same
like
thing
the-
with
like the
Corey
Wayne-
Haim,
Yeah.
Corey Feldman.
Yeah,
Yep.
look at the Wayans brothers too. Like they just need to stop.
Did you see?
They need to
Did you
stop.
see the poster for that new movie?
Oh, I knew
Oh
that
my
was going to
God.
come up, and I was trying to avoid it.
Sex
Yeah.
couplets.
Oh my
Sex
god,
couplets.
dude. Eddie Murphy already did it 40 times,
Yeah.
and then Tyler Perry drilled it into the ground.
It's
Dude,
literally
it's not even a
Marlon
dead horse
Wayans
anymore, it's a
doing
pile
6
of
characters.
parts.
oh, yeah.
And it looks god awful. Marlon
Yeah.
Wayans, the least funny of the Wayans.
Yeah.
White Chicks 2 is a thing too. That's another thing. Let's bring that up. Let's
That's
talk about White
interesting.
Chicks 2.
Doesn't need to happen.
So you're telling me that
Doesn't need to happen.
it's whiteface.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at too.
It's
Yeah.
whiteface.
Yeah.
It's just it's reverse blackface, and it's wild because if I were to make a movie called Black Chicks, I'd be fucking publicly hanged.
Well, I mean, the thing is though, like the first one wasn't that fun. Like parts of it were hilarious. Parts of the first one were absolutely hilarious, and then everything else just fell flat. Like scary movies.
It's
like,
just that over
every
the top.
comedy, yeah, every comedy they do, like scary movie. There's parts that are phenomenal, and then the rest of it, you're like,
Well, it's the same
I like the first two
shit
scary
over and over.
movies.
It's that over the top, drill the joke in
Yes.
humor.
Yeah.
Yeah. The joke is extremely obvious.
Yeah, like you gotta
And it's
just
not-
and like you're just
Yeah. Eating a dead horse.
pushing a circle through a square and you're gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you're gonna laugh at this because I'm gonna make you laugh at it. Pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
Like you just keep throwing it at your face. Like you're gonna laugh at it.
It's the same thing Tom Green used to do.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand how he was ever relevant, famous, considered funny.
Tom
anything.
Green.
You know what's
is
great? You know what's funny though?
No.
It's like
No, him and Andy Dick both are
Daddy,
just
would you
like.
like some sausages? Daddy, would you like some sausages? So stupid.
I just don't get it.
I don't get it.
I guess I just don't get it. I guess I wasn't a college frat boy at the time, so it's
Yeah.
not like.
I mean, I wasn't.
Like Andy Dick, he don't get me wrong, he had some funny shit. There was one skit from his show in particular I remember. He was a DJ in a grocery store in the freezer, and it was hilarious. And the only other good thing he ever did was his one cameo in Dude, Where's My Car?
Yeah.
The ever popular
Yeah.
Mark.
Now, also his cameo in Old School was pretty great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The blowjob teacher.
Oh, and Road Trip. He gets some fresh towels.
Oh,
We'd
yeah.
like to smoke those.
Well,
Yeah.
Tom Green was good in that movie too.
Tom Green was in the movie?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
not
he
really.
was the
Not
dude that-
Unleash the Fury, Mitch.
He
Unleash
was
it, Mitch.
feeding
Like,
the snake. It was crazy.
yeah, it was.
It was awesome.
It was not funny.
It was funny.
I didn't think he was funny at all.
Yeah, but this comes from the guy that likes VHS.
Yeah, well, you know,
You
whatever.
got a shit opinion,
Oh
Mike.
my
I believe you
God.
like VHS.
I liked VHS.
How did you feel about the
That
VHS?
doesn't need to happen. They don't
It
need
was
to make.
good.
It was good.
VHS
Yeah, it
was
was
not good.
Bye bye. That
Yeah.
camera just died.
Oh,
Did it?
crap.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Well, we'll see you next time on
Yeah.
Lame Casting.